what Syrian TVs flashed just a very short time ago was 15 killed and 47 wounded as a kind of provisional starting figure. They said those were early reports coming in, so those are confirmed deaths and injuries as far as they're concerned. Almost invariably, though, those figures do rise as more bodies are found and as some of the badly wounded succumb to their injuries. So obviously it's not a final figure. Syrian State TV, as you can see there, is carrying really dramatic pictures, lots and lots of mangled cars. There's whole piles of them, some of them barely recognizable as vehicles, caught by this blast, which State TV is saying was caused by a suicide bomber, presumably a suicide car bomb, because it would be difficult for an individual with a suicide vest to cause that much havoc. You can see those mangled cars, also buildings nearby badly damaged. There were scenes with people trying to get a dead body out of a taxi. This went off near schools, and you could see some children there just crying as they made their way out of the area. Most of the very gruesome pictures that State TV has been showing of bodies have actually been of men, but it's not clear whether that involved, whether that means there was some kind of target. As far as we can see, this was just a random bombing hitting a very, very busy area at the moment when apparently the schools were just coming out. There are a number of schools in that area. So obviously high casualties and a lot of damage, as you can see there.
Indeed, we are looking at those pictures, Jim, and this wouldn't be the first one in the central area of Damascus, but I mean, one can't always make a wider point about these things, but is there one, given the location, given what the damage, the carnage?
Well, I think the point they're trying to make probably is that security, even in an area like this, very close to the central bank, is not perfect. You do have to go through checkpoints to get to that area, apparently. And the message is, I suppose, that we can strike anywhere, the message from the people behind these attacks. Now, past similar blasts, responsibility has been taken by the Al-Nusra Front, which is a radical group, part of the opposition, but very much allied to Al-Qaeda and not included in the Syrian National Coalition, the opposition coalition, quite apart from it, and regarded by the Americans, indeed, as a terrorist outfit. So very much really, in a way, falling in with the regime's depiction of the uprising as basically a bunch of terrorists, which is why the mainstream opposition don't favor these kind of tactics.